Okay. You're okay. I got you. All right. It's that time of the week. It's my day off, and I'm too tired, but I'm here. More like I'm lazy. But anyway, I'm Caitlin. You know James.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, I hope everyone's doing superb out there. And I'm fair and over there. How are you, James?
All right, gonna mute that.
Are you doing good?
Me, yeah.
All right. So before
No,
we
I was
go
just on the
further,
YouTube side muting it because it just popped on.
okay. So before we go any further, we're gonna have 3 moment silences. James has two, which he'll explain, and another moment silence we'll be doing is let me pull it up here for Kevin Geordie Walker for the Killing Joke. He died at the Kevin Geordie Walker, Killing Joke guitarist, dies at 64. So and he passed earlier this week. So following a stroke, I believe. Yeah, I unfortunately had to write the story. Hi,
Hi, George.
George. Good to see you. And so let's go ahead, James. Why don't we go ahead and do your moment of silence first, but tell them what your moment of silence is.
All right. My moment of silence is for my best friend Alan back home for his mom who passed away Saturday.
Okay.
And the second one is for George Harrison who died today in 2001. 23 years ago. I can't
All
believe
right.
it.
So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna combine all of our moments of silences together, and we'll just have one
Yes.
big moment of silence. Okay.
All right.
We're gonna do
All
that,
right.
right?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Right and go. All right. Thank you guys for doing that. That was just, I mean, lots not just to me, but also to James and oh, Walker's death. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got that story in my email for work. I had to write the obituary on that, and I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, it only takes me 20 minutes to write obituaries. I'm good at writing those. But when I got that story, I'm like, in here, I'm like, oh my gosh. It felt like somebody just went up to me and went, just right in the gut. I'm like, ugh, gosh. So, but Killing Joke, if you're not familiar, James, is a post-punk band, and they're
I
very
think
good.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, you heard Killing Joke? They're good. Work loves them. I do too. I'm a fan of punk music regardless, so I very well know who they are. And it's unfortunate, I tell you. We got people leaving. We had Jeff Beck earlier this year. I think was it this year or was it last year? Can't remember. One of the two.
Uh, I think it was before 2023. I think it was
Well, whatever.
2022, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, I think it was 2023. Well, whatever. Whatever it is, but these deaths are just 2023 has taken away a lot of music gifts in the music world. I'll give it that. But just remember, they live on through the music and they live on in our hearts. So remember.
Oh, I forgot something from my shelf I gotta grab. Just give me a
Okay, sure.
second.
He's gonna go grab his Beale shirt. James. Oh, darn. We'll make it stand up. He's wearing a Sergeant Pepper's Beale shirt, whereas I'm wearing my Kiss shirt, which I think is cool. It's what the final
All
concert
right.
is Saturday. Whew. No, well, I'll give him a stand up. Hey, James, stand up. Show me your shirt. Show me your shirt. Isn't that cool? I love that. That's a great shirt.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry, I don't want it. I'm fine. The Guns N' Roses one though.
I have two of them. I got like 5 of Abbey Road.
5? Good boy. All right,
Yes.
so James, I'm gonna make you big. You can show off your things and that present you showed me backstage, and you can talk about your upcoming reviews and so forth. Okay?
Okay.
I'll make you big right now.
All right. So before I show the present and what I'm going to be watching tomorrow, the Fab Forum tonight. I don't know who's on it yet because I didn't listen to Breakfast with the Beatles this morning because I was on Joe Mail's stream again, and because I was having fun. Beatle Babe was there and everybody, and we had a good time. So today is the anniversary of when George died, so I had to show this. uh, documentary by Martin Scorsese, George Harrison Living in the Material World. If you have not seen this, you have to watch this documentary. It's so good. Now, my present I got from my friend back home. He was a friend of mine who was in the choir with me back in the day. So I got Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yeah.
So this is a really good movie. And remember, folks, Tom Cruise does all his own stunts. What you see on here, he does.
True story.
Yes, I do, George, have a picture disc of that. So my movie for tomorrow will not be Mission Impossible yet. I'll save that for the following Thursday because I got to finish the trilogy first. So tomorrow's going to be
That's my favorite
Spider-Man
one.
3.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, with Venom and
yeah,
I forget what this guy's called.
I just call him the Black Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Black Spider-Man. Yeah.
I mean, that's...
And there's Bryce Dallas Howard. She's in that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good one. So I'm looking forward to watching that tomorrow.
And what'd you get? What'd you pick up from your collection or something that you were going to show?
Oh, I just showed it. This thing.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah. And
it's off. My ducks are not in a row.
It's 3 hours and 27 minutes long.
Ooh,
I have to watch this again at some point because I'm watching in years, so it's going to be all new to me at some point. But I will, on a future movie review day, I'll watch it at some point. So now let's get back to our regular scheduled program.
Bing!
And now, Kate, it's your turn to show your shirt.
Oh, me? Oh, this is just like my Kiss shirt. It's one of never mind. But anyway, this is just my Kiss shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm calling it Kiss Week because Kiss is they're ending on Friday and Saturday, and it was really cool. I've been paying attention to social media about this. Pardon my French, guys. It's like, oh my gosh, I did something to really take off my shoulder, my shoulder and my bad elbow. So
you're right there.
I'll live. I felt worse. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Last my day off, I could just rest it off and be ready to get back to work tomorrow. So, most welcome, George. And so, let's close that. The whole city of New York will have like various festivities, like fans can participate because it's like a Kiss Week down in New York because Kiss will be ending their career in New York on Friday and Saturday. So they have like these Kiss activities things for fans to participate in throughout the city.
Oh my God, Mark Kopernicki would be living for that because he loves Kiss.
Oh, trust me, if I lived near New York City, I would do it. Let me pull it. I'm gonna read it to you guys. I thought it was the coolest thing they're doing. It's like,
and I think George would like it too because George is a big Kiss fan.
I can see George.
I would go with George.
George doing that. I can see him doing that. Let me pull it up here on Facebook here. Shows you. It's cool because they actually know what taxis look like, obviously, right? So they have like all the taxis are like Kiss themed.
Hey Jeff.
Hi Jeff. So it's funny. It's like this is something I would do myself because I never really get the opportunity to do anything that kind of stuff. So basically, what they're doing is, I'll read off here. So it says we're celebrating Kiss all week long across New York City. Stop by of these events to celebrate the band's last show.
You're welcome, George.
Ever. All right, so Empire State Building, and I've been told Mr. Paul Stanley will be the one lighting up the Empire State Building. So yeah, I'm like, it's gonna be legit Christmas lights. He's gonna light the Empire State Building. So Kiss covers dusk to 2 a.m. 7 p.m. Thursday, November 30th. Tomorrow, experience in person using the iHeartRadio app on station Q104.3. You do that, or from anywhere Viva Kiss, or ESB social channels. Oh, okay, and then Michael. Okay, we're going through this again? Really? We're going through this again? Michael. Then there's
Blue,
a
green, and purple. What's he mean by that?
the lights. Pop-up store, immerse experience memorabilia and exclusive merchandise. Lightbox, which is Lightbox. It's in New York City, and they'll have exclusive merchandise from Thursday to Sunday, December 3rd. And Taxi Fleet, Kiss Taxi Fleet, Thursday, tomorrow. So there are going to be Kiss taxis that be able to take people around. Which I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be cool.
Wow.
Then New York Post strikes, Kiss newspaper wraps, cookies, and ambassadors Wednesday, which is actually today, 7th Avenue, 42nd Street. Then tomorrow, 5th Avenue and 34th Street. And the Friday, which would be the first evening of first to last concert, 7th Street, 33rd Street. And then you got Rangers Hockey Kiss game night at Madison Square Garden, themed activities and exclusive merch, which is actually today at 7:30 p.m.
Ooh.
Then you got Inked New York City complimentary Kiss flash tattoos. They're free tattoos. All the yards.
And Jeff says Kiss hasn't lived in New York City for 40 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
but that's where they started. So they're basically ending where they started.
Ah.
And then, it's like, I'm terrified of needles, but that's funny. Then you got a Price Street Pizza, Kiss themed pizza and collectible box. Then you got Rip and Dip, exclusive Kiss X Rip and Dip merchandise. And then everything ends on this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern Mountain Time, on payperview.com. Darn it! I wonder if work has anybody reviewing all this, because I would so do if I lived close or I had enough money to travel.
Well, I bet you're going to watch the thing on the pay-per-view.
I should have enough money. I'm afraid to look at my bank account right now because I just finished shopping. I shopped for 9 people. Finished shopping, so we're good. I'm covered.
Oh,
I should have enough money. I put myself on a budget, so. Let's see. Do I dare? No. Is that Amazon? So we shall see. I'm just waiting for the rest of the Amazon to go through, but I should be good to go to purchase the Kiss pay-per-view. So we're good.
Yeah, and I got some things on Black Friday myself.
What'd you get on Black
on
Friday?
Amazon? Well, I can't open them till Christmas. I got 3 movies.
Anyway, what'd you get?
I got Spider-Man 2 to complete the set, of course.
That's right. You told me that one. Yeah.
For $9 Canadian, and I got The Exorcist, the extended director's cut. It's a new way they're saying it's a version you've never seen on Blu-ray, because I want to upgrade the Blu-ray from DVD. Guess how much it was? $5.99 Canadian. That's a good price. I said, I'm going for that. And the big one is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Oh, I thought it was Star Wars.
Hell yeah, I have to get that. And it drops on Disney Plus on Friday.
I'm lost, people. I'm lost in America.
So, Kate, tell us how your Thanksgiving was.
I was going to bring this up really quick. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Alice Cooper, because Spotify wrapped up this year with the numbers and everything, with the figures of everything. Oh, that's nice. Met Linda Blair. That's cool. And so basically, streams. Alice Cooper's been streamed on Spotify 162.4 million times. Listeners, this counts like all over the place. Listeners ranked up to 26.5 million. So 26.5 million people listened to Alice Cooper this year. And then, you're welcome. And then, how many hours people listened to him? 9.4 million.
Wow.
How many countries? 184. So on Spotify, people's been streaming him 162.4 million times.
That's amazing, man.
Well earned.
Hell yeah.
It's supposed to be in Mexico on Friday, I think. So, okay. Anyway, back to me. Mean. Oh, I have more than that is not an easy question. Oh, that my favorite Alice song. Oh, there's many of them. Well, what? Okay. Well, which era are you talking about, Jeff? Are you talking about the beginning era? Are you talking about the 80s or now? Because I could go. Well, I'll give you a good one. I like Dead Babies. Dead Babies is a good song. I like Dead Babies. But I love the dead. I was singing that. I was singing my little heart out. That I was singing my little heart out to that on Freaks on Parade in September. I love the dead.
Dead Babies. That's kind of a not so nice title for a song, isn't it?
Well, it's actually a poet. Alice Cooper wanted to be poetic.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to be like Edgar Allan Poe, which I do pay attention to the radio show. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Might as well be on Mars. Oh, Jeff, that song might as well be on. That is underrated. That song does not get enough credit. Oh, James. James. I'll send you a link to that song. That song is underrated.
Right.
I think Coop should have gotten more recognition for Might as Well Be on Mars than Love is a Loaded Gun. One to go. Just another bullet in the chamber.
I bet a lot of parents got mad when their kids came home with the album Dead Babies. They're like, son, what did you buy? What did you buy today? Oh, I bought an album called Dead Babies, Alice Cooper. What?
Santa personally told me that Royce has that Alice Road album coming, Viva Rudolph, and 9 Runaway Elves. Santa wouldn't lie.
Ah.
Well, guess what? I asked for Santa for Road too, so. Okay.
Speaking of Royce, he was in Joe Mail's chat yesterday and today.
Yeah, speaking of Royce, a shout out to Royce. He just became a great grandfather. He and his wife Betty, their granddaughter, gave birth to a healthy baby girl.
Aw.
So congratulations, Royce and Betty. You guys are great grandparents. That's great. So that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, that Road album's really good, Michael. You still need to do a video on that, by the way. I did mine. Where's yours? Mm-hmm. But speaking of Michael, he asked this question on his show. Like, was Alice Cooper really dark? And I'm like, no. Maybe sure his stage stuff is dark. I mean, but that's just a story. But if you're like talking about like the lyrics and stuff, no. Okay, like look, it's like I Love the Dead is just poetry. He's not saying, that's it. Dead babies is just Cooper hitting toy babies, and Muscle of Love is about the heart. It's not about
okay.
It's not about wee-wees or that. Yeah. It's about the heart.
Yeah, because the title could shock parents back in the day. Like,
yeah, so like people really overthought who he is, and I'm like, you guys are silly. I bet they found just as silly when
$Billion Babies. Okay, I got.
Well, I think
you know what I mean.
I think they probably felt just as silly when they saw him on Wayne's World 2.
Oh, I love that movie.
Milwaukee. Billion.
When they follow the naked Indian.
So, my Thanksgiving in a nutshell, people. It was fantastic. A lot of cooking. Yourself a lot of leftovers, but it's good. That walnut brown sugar yam casserole I made.
Ooh, sounds good.
And the Cajun turkey didn't turn out, so we just made Cajun gravy.
Darren.
Hey, Darren, good to see you. How in the world are you? I sincerely hope you are well. You sing it, Darren. Sing them out, proud, my friend. And then,
yeah, I missed you Sunday on my stream there, Darren.
The best side dish are the deviled eggs. And let me tell you something.
Oh.
In my family, the deviled eggs are a big deal during the holidays.
Ooh.
And so we have for Thanksgiving, and one way or the other, it's not me, but there were 2 people fighting over who gets the deviled eggs to finish the deviled eggs. It actually turned out to be my dad and my sister's boyfriend, Kenny. They were arguing over the deviled eggs at the table. Dad's like, give me some no, my dad's like, Kenny, give me some deviled eggs. And Kenny's like, I don't think so.
So did they have to play rock, paper, scissors to get it?
No. Definitely got the plate taken away from Kenny. So.
Or what they should have done was cut it in half, and one has half, and the other has the other half.
No. There's some of the other people at the table, Not welcome. Darren, just keep punching, buddy. It'll get better.
Darren, everything's going to be fine. Whenever God closes a door, somebody always opens a window.
You'll get through it, okay?
Yes, you will. We love you, man.
I've been there too. Still carrying him off and on, so.
We got your back. We got you,
I'm
man.
glad you're here. So. The deviled eggs are yummy. It's just that be careful because your hand will get stabbed with a fork if you touch them.
I
know it's your experience.
Now, we get to my favorite part of the meal, dessert.
Oh, pies. Oh, yeah. The pumpkin pie was the home run. I like the pumpkin pie better than the pie. Yeah. But we still have a lot of pies left. Ooh. So, all right. Over the flu. That stinks. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's not anything too serious, but speedy recovery to you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is an Elvis calendar. But for Christmas, I will be switching it out for a Beatles calendar this year.
Yeah. Also, one more thing before I ramble on about the topics here. Rapper Eminem is on Fortnite, or will be on Fortnite. It's actually just made his debut on Fortnite today. That's right. The rapper Eminem has his own skins and everything, and they're supposed to be a live anytime, Darren. And there's supposed to be a live Fortnite concert featuring Eminem today, so I need to check that out. But yeah, so Eminem's officially on Fortnite, which I think is great, personally.
Nice.
You get 3 versions. I know you got the Slim Shady, the one that James doesn't like. And then there's the Mafia one. There's the Mafia Eminem, and there's the 8 Mile Eminem. I can't remember for sure. But I'll get back to you guys. And the season ends on Sunday and Saturday, and it's Sunday a brand new season. So let's go. I'm ready to kick some more bleed. I'm going to be kicking more bleed tonight. I almost won a couple rounds last night. Yeah, so anyway, back to rambling. So let's go ahead and talk about Mr. Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl I love him. Oh, geez, I've loved him ever since I remember even listening when he was playing drums for Nirvana.
Really?
But see, my job at Mixdown, I get to write stories. Some stories are like, oh my gosh, what are you guys thinking? Gosh, I'm tired of writing you guys. Can you guys behave? But everything, I'm serious. I've been writing so many court stories, legal stuff. I'm like, gosh, I'm like, you all need to take chill pills or something. How's some of my happy pills? I don't know. But seriously, it's that bad sometimes. And then I get stories that really make me smile, that bring positivity. And
answer the phone, Mom.
Or just mute your mic if you have to, but
she's got it.
Okay, good. And one of the stories that came through was about Dave Grohl. And I'm like, so what? I'm like, oh, Dave Grohl. So I clicked on the email. And so I just loved what he did. I'm like, because I know he says the F-bomb enough throughout his concerts, which is fine. But so he and the Foo Fighters were recently in Dubai. And there is a rule in Dubai that you cannot curse in public or online. And if you do, you get punished. You get you have to pay a lot of money, or you get a year in jail.
A year in jail just for swearing? Oh my God.
Oh, fine. It tends to grow he grows on me. It's like Dave Grohl. It's like, I love the guy, Michael. It's like he's just very positive guy. It's like he barbecued for homemade barbecue food for the homeless. And I'm like,
that's amazing.
It's like, dang. And people are saying he barbecues well. I'm like, I need to be friends with Dave so I can try to barbecue. It's like, I'm a sucker for barbecue food. So just say barbecue. I'm there. But anyway, and so during the performance in Dubai, Grohl actually got a sign. Ooh, I know you are, Dave. Dave. Why did I say Dave? Michael, don't question me right now, people. Yeah, I love the Foo Fighters. They're gonna be in Denver next summer, pending. I don't know. I still have to get some surgery, so I'm just waiting to see what happens with that. But I'm going to a couple concerts next summer.
I'm sure you want to go to that one.
Oh, I would love to go see the Foos.
Oh, I just remembered something, Kate. Something you sent me today that I had to watch.
Oh, we'll get to that soon. And then, I was gonna say. So anyway, back to the performance in Dubai. Dave Grohl picked up a sign that said "No cursing." It puts it on his mic stand. So every time he performs, he'll see it as a reminder not to curse. And I'm just like, oh heck yeah! Like that's what I like about it. It's like because I know, it's like he does again says off no f bombs here and there, but it doesn't bother me. But but yeah, it's just like he was being respectful about the law. So what does he do? He puts up a sign that says on his mic stand that's facing him saying no cursing. And I'm like, and that warmed my heart, people. Partially because one, it's like, well, partially, not just, just one is because, he respects the law there. He respects the culture there and, he respects the fans there as well who live there. And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. Like, I love that. It made me smile. Just reading about and talking about it just made me smile. It made my day. James, it's like, there's some good positivity going on in this world, and it's just like, good for Grohl.
Yeah.
I respect him so much for that. And not to mention, too, that I'm proud of him for carrying on after Hawkins' death. I think that's just powerful. Absolutely powerful. I could be more proud of him for doing that, too. And, but he reminded himself not to curse. And what's even better, he put up that sign right in front of everybody, the whole audience to see it.
If music's in your blood, keep playing.
Exactly. You can't play, you just can't curse. And, and in my honest, humble opinion, I think, the members gained more respect for him. He gained more respect from the audience by doing that. I mean, he didn't do it before the show, it was during the show. Yeah, it's just a lot of respect where he was at in it. And, he's just a very admirable person, too, in my opinion. I like it. I'm the only Foo Fighters fan in this family. Thank you very much. So if I'm going to the Foo Fighters, I'm going by myself, and I'm okay with that. And but yeah, just Dave Grohl is just a heart of gold on that. I like positivity stories, It's just I've been stuck with a lot of court stories, and I'm just like, oh, gosh, why don't you just shoot me while you?
Has he done a lot of solo work as well?
Grohl?
Yeah.
Not that I know of. I could be. I mean, if it counts, he was the drummer for Nirvana in the early days. Which I thought was cool, by the way. Which is a cool fact. Still gets me that he was. Like, he's a great drummer too. I mean, you can look up Dave Grohl playing the drums on YouTube. He's a killer drummer.
Yeah.
He knows the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Dave Grohl, that just warms my heart. It makes me happy knowing that somebody respects the culture they're in, different culture they're in. They respect the law and you respect the audience. I'm like, that's respect. I'll give it that. But
respect, baby, respect.
It's all about the respect. And I have respected Grohl for a long time, but he earned more of it just by doing that, just by reminding himself not to curse. His drum for wait, Jeff, are you telling me that he actually drummed for Tom Petty?
He did. Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, that's an icon right there. That's
holy crap!
Do you believe I have one Tom Petty vinyl and I have Tom Petty's Greatest Hits collection on CD, as far as I'm concerned. It's good stuff. I love Petty. That's cool.
Dave is part of
Thank you.
them
Thank you,
Crooked
George. I knew
Vultures
I was
band.
missing something. I knew I was missing something too. Part of them Crooked Vultures band. Yes. Thank you, George, and thank you, Jeff. Yes. The Crooked Vultures band. I was like, I mentioned that band before. I just see, this is what happens when you're on day off of work. Your ducks in a row are gone, and
Boy, George knows his stuff. He's awesome, man.
yeah, I love it. You know, you got Professor Michael
Hell yeah.
in there. They got Senior Jeff in there somewhere. Senior. That's what I call Journey now. Senior Journey. He looks like a senior. He just needs to get a little hat now.
I have a Tom
That's
Petty
a good
album
role.
CD. I have 2 copies of it. Full Moon Fever with my favorite song, Running Down a Dream.
Running down the dream.
Running down a dream. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, I won't back down. Oh my gosh, I love that song.
That's a good one, and I like Free Fallin'. I'm free, free falling.
That's a groan, but yeah, shout out to Dave Grohl. Respect.
But the Heartbreakers were pissed off when he did that.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, the Heartbreakers were pissed off when he did that album on his own.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't like that too much. Apparently, that's what I heard.
All right, so I'm gonna read off this article here. I thought this was a cool article. So you know, like lately, I've been kind of reading to you guys like about I got all those TP 45s. Oh, really? Got Tom Petty 45s? That's nice. Nice.
Sweet.
Right on. So, you know, my previous talks, previous episodes earlier this year, I talked about, you know, who invented metal, blah, blah, blah. So here's a great article about who invented metalcore. So let me just scroll down here. So where does metalcore come from? But looking back, who actually invented, well, so basically, the article says, well, as the almost any type of music, metalcore as a genre doesn't have a single inventor. It evolved through a fusion of elements taken from hardcore punk and heavy metal as bands in the 80s and 90s started experimenting with combining the aggression and speed of hardcore punk with the guitar with the intensity and guitar work of metal. Okay, so there was a niche Ozzy. Oh, debatable. That's debatable, Jeff. But this article is saying that it's more than one person. So who did it first? Acts such as Integrity, Earth Crisis, and Converge. I actually agree with Converge. Are often called cornerstones in shaping the early sound of metalcore. Integrity, in particular, blended hardcore punk with metal influences in the late 80s, laid down a blueprint for what would become metalcore music. Bing! You got, did you say Ozzy, Jeff? Black Sabbath is mentioned here. But over time, many bands contribute to its development, each adding their unique style and influences, helping metalcore evolve into what it is today. And we can trace it back even earlier. And Jeff gets 10 points. Yay! Early metalcore bands such as Black Flag showed a taste for Black Sabbath-like metal riffing in the early 80s, another precursor for what would come to be called metalcore. Even thrash metal had a hand in metalcore shaping, which I can see. The spillover between metal and hardcore is what first led to crossover thrash. That's true. Some of these acts were called metalcore. So you got Black Flag. Okay, then who first called it metalcore? So pinpoint who first called it metalcore or who first marketed the term is much more difficult than listing who contributed to the sound. This is where it gets interesting. The guitarist Mac Fox, who helped propel metalcore with his band Shy Hulud beginning in the 90s, is often cited as someone who assisted in popularizing the term. But it had already been in use, so he freely admitted back in a 2008 interview and I quote, as far as coining the term metalcore or coining a sound, I don't think we did, Fox said. There were bands before Shy Hulud started that my friends and I were referring to as metalcore. Bands like Burn, Dead Guy, Earth Crisis, even Integrity. These bands that were heavier than the average hardcore bands. These bands that were more progressive. End of quote. Fox also lent credence to the shocking nature behind the term, quote unquote. My friends and I will always refer to them as metalcore because it was purely hardcore. Hardcore wasn't purely metal, he said. So we would joke around and say, hey, it's metalcore. Cool. But it was definitely a tongue in cheek term.
Mm.
Then in 2003, Var Casas recanted his claim of Arturu inventing metalcore, suggesting the remark was facetious. Why does metalcore always have to be the butt of the joke? The fusion genre has its founders just like any other. The musical foundations they laid deserved as much respect. Alas, trying to identify or nail down the very first metal band or album, or even who first said the word, ad, would prove to be futile. So, anyway, so here are the best metalcore albums. What did he say? Damn you, Jouten Rotten. See what you started? Right. Now we're so uncertain on who actually started it. There was an answer. So you got the top 25 metalcore albums of all time. Number 25, Orange Corn, Code Orange Forever, Corn. 24, Under Oath, Define the Great Line. You got 23, From Autumn to Ashes, Too Bad You're Beautiful. Oh, this is a good one. Number 22, Parkway Drive, Horizons. 21, 18 Visions, Until the Ink Runs Out. The Devil Wears Prada, that's a good one. Death Throne, I love Devil Wears Prada. Not the movie, the band. Norma Jean, Bites the Martyr, Kiss the Child. I reviewed that one. That's a good one. Zao, Where Blood and Fire Bring Rest. I need to listen to some of these albums. Here. Between the Buried and Me, The Silent Circus. I've heard that. Pretty good. Every Time I Die. Hot damn. Hatebreed. I love Hatebreed. Satisfaction is the Death of Desire. I love Hatebreed. Oh my gosh. Where did I begin with them? They're good. Avenged Sevenfold. Walk in the Fallen. Snapcase. Progression Through Unlearning. Kill Switch Engage. The End of Heartache. Great album. Got number 11. Shy Hulund. Hearts Once Nourished with Hope and Compassion. As I lay down. Number 10. As I Lay Dying. Frail Worlds Collapse. Number 9. Cave In Till Your Heart Stops. Integrity. Number 8. Those Who Fear Tomorrow. Tomorrow can take care of itself. Number 7. Earth Crisis. Destroy the Machines. Bring Me the Horizon. Oh, that's a great one. Number 6. Bring Me the Horizon. Step Eternal. That's a great album. Work loves Bring Me the Horizon. And then number 5. Botch. We Are Romans. Kill Switch Engage. Alive or Just Breathing. That's number 4. That's a good one. Number 3, you have the Dillinger Escape Plan. Calculating Infinity. The Dillinger Escape Plan. Another great band. Number 2, Poison the Well. The Opposite of December. That's number 2. Number 1 is Converge. I agree. Jane Doe. I agree. Converge is a good one. But yeah, so it's just, I find it interesting, like there isn't just one person. It's kind of like a whole, basically what they're saying, it's not just one person, but it's like a whole thing, you know, James? I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, George just sent me a link on Google for Dave Grohl has bands list. He's been in 21 bands in his life.
Well, name them off. Just tell me who they are.
Okay. Just hold on, I'm just texting him back. All right, let me click on it, and I'll tell you what's on there.
No, I just love loud music, Jeff.
He's been in the Foo Fighters since 1994, Tenacious D, Harling Talks AD, Nirvana, Scream,
Oh yeah,
DGs,
Scream. Yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Crooked Vultures,
Butchers. Yeah.
Dane Bramage,
Brain damage. Yeah.
yeah, and there's 16 more here. So we got Probut, Sound City Players, Probut again. Why is it twice? Um, Nelvana, NHC, The Stinky Puffs, um, Dream Widow, The Birds of Satan, Teenage Time Killers, Jackson United, The Fire Theft, um, Ride Coalition. I'll just have to spell this out because I'm gonna butcher
Okay,
this
you're
for
good.
sure.
You stop there. You're good.
RDGLDGRN.
It's okay.
The Backbeat Band, Juliet and the Licks, and Taylor Hawkins and the, well, you know what that one is. So that's all the listing there.
Well, I tell you what. Here's a. I forget about brain damage or scream. I wrote stories on that too. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I losing it today? Mercy me, people. Mercy me. Ooh. But yeah, well, here's a list of. Well, it's a lot of skill, I would think.
Boy,
No,
he's really made
that's,
the rounds, that guy.
no, you should hear his daughter sing. Dave Grohl's daughters.
Oh yeah, I've seen a video of that. Yeah.
She's a great singer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so James, why don't you tell us what we listened to earlier
The Doobie Brothers,
and what song?
La Hania or something.
La Henia.
Yeah, I really thought it was a good video. The song was beautifully done, and I love at the end of the video when all those little boats are around on the water and how clear the water looked. It was just gorgeous.
Right. So what James is talking about? This is actually I have some more background information on this.
Well, you know more about it than I do, but anyway.
Well, it jumped on my radar. So La Henia. So they just released the Doobie Brothers released a song called released Lahaina for Maui wildfire recovery because as you know, Hawaii Hawaii received those that devastating wildfire, and so Lahana Hawaii, the legendary rock band Doobie Brothers, have released a new single Lahania to help raise funds for Maui wildfire relief efforts. The track, which is accompanied by a music video featuring of the town before it was leveled by fire, is the band's first original recording since their 2001 album Liberty. Proceeds from the writing of the song will go to fundraising efforts on behalf of the People's Fund of Maui, the charitable organization founded by Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Oprah Winfrey to provide direct financial assistance to more than 8,000 people affected by the deadly August wildfires. The band is also donating $100,000 to the organization. The band's connection to Maui runs deep, particularly for founding guitarist and vocalist Pat Simmons, who has lived on the island for decades. And I quote, I've been a resident of Maui for 28 years now, and I wanted to make a tribute to the place I've called home for so long and help bring awareness and donations.
Royce.
Donations for the recovery and relief efforts there. This song is a look back at what Lahania has meant to all of us. So my people have walked up the streets of Lahania and have felt the aloha spirit, and we hope that one day we will walk those streets again. Simmons co-wrote the song with bandmate Michael McDonald, who himself owns a residence in Lahania, and longtime Fleetwood Mac drummer Mick Fleetwood, ukulele artist Jake Shim, oh my goodness, and local icon Henry Capono. The opening lines evoke a sense of loss while also invoking its most famous landmark and symbol of resilience. And I quote, a beautiful dream I'm trying to remember, Simmons sings, underneath the banyan tree, our love will last forever. And I quote, as our people Maui piece their lives and look out together, we're grateful to have the genuine support and beautiful music of the Doobie Brothers Johnson said, a longtime resident of the island. That understands that Maui community and the traffic devastation is its residents are bravely overcoming. Lahania is a song that both captures our aloha spirit and will help to make a real difference in recovery. End of quote. It's not the first time Lahania has received attention in popular music. 50 years ago, Kenny Loggins and Jim Cena kicked off their top 10 album Full Sail with an identically titled and much lighter ditty, and I said ditty, about the town where the mangoes are sweet, but the centipede he crawls all over your feet. Charming. But yeah, so I'm sorry, it's the bug. I was centipede. Like But yeah, so Lahania by the Doobie Brothers is a song to help raise awareness about the relief efforts from Maui. And also, every purchase of Lahania, all the money will go to that.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
So I thought I'd share that, and my heart goes out to those who are affected by that. That was just awful. So sad to see a beautiful island get tarnished by a massive fire.
Yeah.
And a lot of people lost their homes. A lot of people missing. Yeah.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Oh no! You're doing it wrong.
I did. Well, I tried.
No, you're supposed to.
All right, you do it then.
You don't go. You go like this.
Oh.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Oh, okay. I was close.
Try it.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Better.
There we go.
He goes like. Oh my. This is better than me jabberwocking, okay? Yeah. Royce, how are you doing? We just gave you a shout out about you and Betty becoming great grandparents.
Yeah, that's amazing, Royce.
That's a beautiful thing. Really is. And I'll just brief you up on what we just talked about Lahenia, but the Doobie Brothers to raise money for efforts to help those who are affected by the wildfires in Maui, which is great. And then not the fire, but the pots and stuff. And then we talked about Dave Grohl and how awesome he is. That's right. He and the Foo Fighters performed in Dubai, and you're not allowed to curse in public or online in that country. And so during the performance, Grohl put up a no cursing sign on his mic stand to remind himself not to swear. And it was right in front of everybody. It was probably. Oh, I bet you are. I'm so happy for you guys. You know what? I can see your little great granddaughter being a vinyl addict like you. You could just think about teaching her all about the Beatles and all about Jimi Hendrix. Teach her all about the vinyls.
And if I know Royce, he's going to spoil her.
Well, he should. It's a great granddaughter. He should. But yeah, so Dave Grohl is just awesome. That's just respect. And then we talked about Metalcore, which is confusing because it's not just one person. It involves more than one person, more than one artist or band, but there isn't really an answer. So, be a good story to write about. I just don't have the time to do so at the moment. Well, yeah, I think it's great that, and if anybody's wondering, the little baby's name is Lakeland. I'm right. Lakeland, right? That's what I believe. All right, so James, what are you talking about next Sunday?
I'm doing my theme. I'm doing my tribute to George Harrison this Sunday. Even though today's the anniversary, I'm doing it a little late. I always do it every year.
Okay, well, I'm back to regular scheduled programming to attending streams. So until Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
And I have a new crew member.
Who?
Beetle Babe.
Who's that?
Jen. Her name's Jennifer.
Beetle Babe.
Yeah.
Georgia. You'll do great. You and Betty will do great. You guys are going to spoil that little one. I know you will. So
now I have a question for the peanut gallery and for you, Kate, and of course, I'm going to say what mine is. So, seeing today, we're celebrating the life of George Harrison. I want to know what everybody's favorite George song is. It
Like,
could be from the Beatles or it could be from his solo career.
I'd say My Sweet Lord.
I like that one too.
My Sweet
Uh,
Lord.
I like Here Comes the Moon. Love Comes to Everyone.
Here Comes the Moon. Is it Here Comes the Sun?
No, there's Here Comes the Moon. Here comes the moon, a moon, a moon, a moon.
Oh, I didn't hear that one. Something.
Yeah, thank you, George. Well, of course, you're part of the crew, George, too.
So Jeff said something.
Something, yeah, that's a good song.
I like My Sweet.
Within You, Without You, yeah, from
That's
Sgt. Pepper,
good.
which
Good
I'm
song.
wearing right here, as you can see.
Show off. George said something.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Damn.
All Things Must Pass is a great song. Wah Wah.
I like Wah Wah. Wah Wah.
Oh, I love that guitar. Bow now now.
Okay, so Jeff says Taxman. George says, "What is life?" What is?
What is life? That's a good one. Down now, down now. Oh, I'm nerd jacking right now.
You're a jacker. I said you're a jack. I was first gonna say jacking, like no, that'd be bad.
Beware of Darkness. That's a good one.
Beware of Darkness. Look at you guys go. Beware of
Not
Darkness.
Guilty.
Huh?
Not Guilty.
Not guilty. Okay.
That's Ghost of Frankie Crisp. You know that one?
No. George,
Yeah,
indeed
George.
he is, Davidson. Indeed he is. He is awesome.
I remember the day he died, what I was doing. I was on my bed, sitting on the edge of my bed, turned on the TV, and then I heard the news. And guess what happened? After I heard, I got shocked. I fell off my bed, hit the floor, and I was sobbing. And that night I had a 3-hour phone call with my cousin Bonnie, and we were talking about George. Oh yeah, Cheer Down. I forgot about that song. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, so that's cool. You guys are just like everyone's just doing a great job of just contributing. I love it. I love it. Don't bother me. I agree, Michael.
Yeah.
I agree. And what does Mr. Roy say? Well, my guitar gently weeps. So many great ones. Hard to pick. I agree with you. Actually, my guitar gently weeps is probably up there too.
Yep. With that great guitar solo from Eric Clapton. Mm-hmm. For years, I always thought it was George, but then somebody told me, no, it's Eric Clapton.
I mean, I can see why you would get that mixed up too.
And then he wrote a sequel to that song. Well, Can't Keep My Guitar From Crying.
He did? He made a sequel off that? I didn't know that.
Yep. Can't Keep This Guitar From Crying, yeah. Yes, Not Guilty. I just said that one before. That's a good song, yeah.
Not guilty.
All right, guys. Well, for me, I only have one album, but George is sending me his self-titled one from 1975, just called George Harrison. But what would you say is your all-time favorite solo George album? For me, it's All Things Must Pass.
I'm going to probably say the Rubber Soul album for me personally.
Oh, yeah?
Because I really like the historical context of what George learned about playing the sitar and all that. I like the historical context of how he worked with Ravi Shankar and learned how to do all that stuff, you know?
There's a new mix of Don't Bother Me, George? I didn't know that. Well, speaking of which, seeing we're talking about George, because, it's his anniversary, we have to celebrate him, I'm going to show you something, if I can grab it.
Ooh.
There we go.
That's nice.
Yeah. This is not a special edition or anything, it's just a regular one.
Though.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Now if I get
it's like a special edition. It's nice.
Just a regular edition of it.
Well, that's nice.
Go back in there. Go on. There you go.
You sound like me talking to dude. Brainwash is a great album. His last.
And I know Beetle Brad always talks about this one, Extra Texture.
I don't think I heard that one either. I mean, I know Beatles stuff. Don't really follow the solo. So I know some solo songs. I don't follow the solo albums.
Have you ever seen this, Kate?
I have seen. I have. Very good. All right. So Friday stream. Oh, for Friday stream, James, because you have Kiss on album on vinyl.
I have Destroyer and Love Gun.
Pick one and listen to it. Then we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Because we're gonna talk about Kiss on Friday. Because I want to do something nice in honor of their last concert.
Knowing me, I'll probably get excited and want to listen to both.
Oh, do it. I don't care. Do it.
Maybe. I'll see what my mood is for it.
That's fine. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do because I think it's just great way to honor them. Everything.
Yeah, I just have the original version of All Things Must Pass. I didn't need all the new doodads and whatever because it wasn't worth it. The original album, the way it is just fine.
Hey James, are you guys decorated for Christmas over there or no?
Yeah, my sister's sick with pneumonia right now. She had to go. She thought she was better, but she went back to the doctor today.
I'm glad she's doing okay. But I was asking, do you guys decorate for Christmas?
Yeah.
That's good because we're already done.
But upstairs.
The most heartwarming thing my sister did was take Smokey's ashes and put it, above the fireplace, and she put a nutcracker on the box. So Smokey has like a little guard, a nutcracker guarding her ashes.
That's pretty cool.
It was cute. I have her other stuff right here. So her bowl, cards, certificates, and all that stuff. So I don't have the heart to put those bowls in the garage. I can't do it. All right. We're gonna sign up because I gotta get going here. So pick an album for Friday, James, or listen to whatever. Right. I know what I'm gonna do, so don't worry about me. And
all right.
So outro, senor.
And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw!
All right. Yeah, Royce, I love you. I'll be back on your stream Sunday. We're back to programming till Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So I'll be there. And by the way, I hope you all finished your Christmas shopping. I finally did, so I'm happy. Now I've just got to wrap it all.
And also, something else I want to say. This is from Bill and Ted. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes.
Excellent. Be kind, be positive, keep punching, keep kicking booty, or try to have a heart attack like he's doing. And seriously, guys, all right? One day at a time. That's why I'm rolling these days. One day at a time. That's all you can do.
Uh-huh.
Anytime, Royce. I'll talk to you later, okay? All right, guys. I am outie. See ya. Bring your Kiss knowledge on Friday. We'll see you guys.